Yo, and welcome back to the second episode of the Holy Bucket podcast. I'm Lockie,
And I am Tom.
and this entire podcast is where we just sit here and talk shit. It's been good fun.
That's pretty much it. Episode 2, but I like to think of it as episode 1.
Yeah, episode
Because-
1 wasn't great. Upon re-listening to it, areas to improve, on which we have improved.
I was
So,
still sick, so I will commend it to that.
Tom is very sick, and I was slightly drunk, I will concede.
Well, I mean, you're kind of always drunk, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I like to think. It just makes me a better person in general. I'd
Not
highly
really.
recommend it.
But you mean,
Wait,
to
fuck
each
you,
his
that was
own.
mean.
Anyways, yeah. Good episode planned today.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We've had a lot of responses from our viewers telling us what to talk about.
So many. Literally,
My phone broke.
Elon Musk himself DM'd me.
Meme review.
Let's not use that. We don't want to get
I
copyrights.
don't think you get copyright strikes in 2 claps and 2 words. Yeah,
You'd
let's
be
not push it.
surprised. How do you
Yeah,
think
let's
the
not
YouTube
push it.
algorithm works?
But yeah, we've got a good episode coming. It should
Mm.
be good fun.
It should be very good fun.
Yeah. Do we want to launch into our first topic?
Let's launch into it. We'll put some music in here or something, if I can be bothered.
Tom can't be bothered.
Holy, holy, holy bucket.
Yeah, no, we're cutting
Bucket.
that out. So yeah, the first topic, conspiracy theories. Tom, what's your favourite?
My favorite conspiracy theory, DB Cooper.
Oh, that's the dude who hijacked the plane, then completely disappeared with like $12 million, wasn't it?
So basically,
Yeah, give us a rundown.
I'll get the stats up while I'm talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
It is one of the craziest stories. I mean, like, obviously aliens wise or anything, it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
But considering that it happened and this guy got away with it,
Mhm.
like, that's what amazes me.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'll get this up so I can like fact check as I go along.
Fact check yourself. Yeah.
But also tell them what yours is going to be just so that we get onto it later on.
So I think my 2 favourite conspiracy theories are Loch Ness Monster, purely because of the Scooby-Doo episode on him.
Yeah.
And the second one would be JFK. Because JFK to me is so interesting because
There's so much going on.
there's so much in it. And like as soon as you like scratch below the surface, you're like, yeah, well, fuck, it was not Lee Harvey Oswald.
I have seen so many documentaries about it. It's actually like, you know, the magic bullet.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And how it was just like, there was so many things wrong with what happened. And it was just like, oh, cool, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyways,
Anyways, yeah.
to any FBI officers listening, we are purely doing this for entertainment
Yeah.
purposes.
Educational purposes.
If we
is what we
discover
should go
something
with.
accidentally, please don't kill us. Thank you very much.
We're definitely not sitting at... Actually, I'm not going to publicise your address in case we get any crazy fans.
Because we have so many fans. Oh my
Too
god.
many fans.
Elon, come on, don't come to my house,
Oh my god,
mate.
Elon, don't pull up.
I know you want me to give them the Tesla X, but I'm just telling you, please don't give me that. Like, I've already got like the whole 6-car garage filled up, like,
Yeah, bit of a flex from Tom.
and it's hard to drive out from.
Yeah, can you even drive out? You still don't have your P's. Anyway, DB Cooper, let's go.
So,
It's on you, buddy.
DB Cooper.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend. The date was
Okay, don't give us the full Wikipedia entry. Just give us
the
summary
24th
words.
of November, 1971. I just want
Oh,
to get
that's a
these.
good year.
I want
Good
to-
year. Really good year for
1971.
wine as well.
Great year. What do you mean a good year for wine?
It was a really good year for wine. I work at a bottle shop. I know what I'm talking about, Tom.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Now
damn
everyone
straight.
knows where you work, so you know.
I mean,
you might have
yeah.
defeated me in the argument, but you've lost the war, buddy.
You're making a good
people-
point. Questionable,
Anyways,
but still.
Yeah. So 1971. So this was like before like airline security was tight as fuck.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this guy, what he did is basically, he got onto the plane as a normal civilian, and then he took the plane hostage.
Good on him.
Which is like very impressive as a standalone man. And what he did from there is he told that he wanted $200,000
Mm.
in cash when the plane landed at the place he was gonna go. So it did. It landed, and he was handed the money, and then he was told that he was gonna be allowed. Well, he told the people that they needed to allow him to fly back to where the plane came from.
Yeah.
And
did he give them a reason for that?
So yeah, the reason was he didn't want them to kind of arrest him as soon as he got off the plane, because he wasn't like stupid, right? Like,
obviously not. Yeah.
Obviously they're gonna arrest you as soon as you get off the plane. But anyways, so they say, okay, sure, and they're like, well, I guess we'll just get him at the land again.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the flight, he fucking opens the like plane door, like mid-flight, and jumps out with a parachute.
Where did he get the parachute from?
I think he got it handed with the 200,000, and he jumped out with the money. Was never found again.
Good on him.
Literally
Fair play.
wiped off the face of the earth.
Good. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
How the fuck did he do that?
He's just speedy.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they like have a whole bunch of suspects?
No, they only had one, like... So the thing is, he wore sunglasses through the whole thing. So there's this one famous photo, and it's like an illustrator's mugshot.
Actually, I think I've seen that, yeah.
And it's literally just him with, like, sunglasses. Oh, actually, wait, no, he's not with sunglasses. But he looks like a Man in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look.
Yeah, I've seen that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good on him. And if you're listening, DB Cooper, which is unlikely, maybe.
If you're still out there, just in case.
If you're still alive, just follow us on Instagram. You know, send us a message.
Send us a message.
We would love to have you on the podcast. We would love nothing more. That'd be a fucking banging podcast.
That would actually be the podcast.
Yeah, it's essentially the same as having like Bin Laden on your podcast. Like, it'd be that good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Bin Laden is good, but similar levels.
I'm gonna edit that so you say it.
Bin Laden is good. There we go.
Okay, you just gave it to
save
me.
you from editing that one, Tom.
Yeah. So anyways, that's DB Cooper.
I think my all-time favorite conspiracy theory, it's not even a theory at this point. I mean, it's basically true, is Loch Ness Monster. Because it's, like, you have a look at a picture of Loch Ness, and it is huge.
Well, there's no pictures, so...
No, not of the monster, of, like, the actual loch. You goose. It's called, the place where he is, it's called Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Lake of Loch.
Yeah.
The Lake of
it's
Ness.
the Lake of Ness.
Yeah, that thing.
So Loch Ness.
Yeah.
And then there's a monster that lives in it. That's the
I've
Loch Ness monster.
I've seen the movie. I know how it works.
Yeah, so basically it's huge.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, he got raised by that little kid. The little Nazi kid.
Thomas, the little Nazi
and then he got released into the water.
Yeah.
That's a conspiracy theory, isn't it?
No, it's not. But, like, my favourite thing about it is there've been sightings...
Yeah.
Over the past few years. And there was... Not the past few years. Like, I think the main one was, like, in the 1960s.
Well, I mean, that's with everything. Aliens.
Yeah.
Zombies.
I mean, now that everyone's got a HD camera...
Batman.
Now that everyone's got a HD camera, none of these things seem to be seen anymore. Like, where's Bigfoot?
No, because...
He's off live streaming Fortnite in the middle of the Canadian wilderness.
No, listen to me.
He's Noob Master 69.
Oh my god.
Hashtag Avengers Endgame spoiler.
Yeah. Biggest spoiler.
Actually, no, it's after the 2 weeks. It'll be fine.
What was I going to say? Yeah, people... That's the thing with conspiracy theories that annoys me so much. It's like, I would love to believe you. Like, I would love to believe that there is this, like, massive race of aliens out there that keep visiting the Earth. I would love to believe that there's this giant mythical creature in a lake in, like, Scotland.
Because it'd be so cool.
But it'd be so cool. It would change everyone's perspective of the world. And they would clean up the environment and we'd be safe. No, but listen.
No, definitely not.
So people gain access to the highest quality of cameras we have yet. And they're in your pocket. You literally take them out of your pocket, you point, and you film.
Where can people see these photos? Can they see them on Instagram at the Holey Bucket?
They can see them on Instagram at the Holey Bucket.
At the Holey Bucket.
But anyway,
Holey spelt Holey.
Lockie, this is serious business.
Also,
it's not
link in
time
bio.
for a shout out.
Link in bio.
This is not time for a shout out.
It's always time for a shout out.
And so they've got this great quality of cameras,
Mm.
and every fucking video that claims to have aliens in it is this like 4 pixels
Just
of fucking
Nokia,
someone,
Nokia shaking.
It's like someone filming in a fucking earthquake at this little light.
Because there's a light over there, and it could be an alien.
And then there's all these people going, "Oh my god,
Yeah,
dude, I just saw an alien."
Yeah, it's
Dude.
just as soon as everyone got high quality cameras and the ability to record high quality footage, there's been no evidence of anything. Also,
I'm not even gonna fucking ask a question because it's a video. Videos don't lie. Everyone knows videos don't lie.
It's like, yeah, it's like the whole flat Earth thing. It's like, no, they're editing it, obviously.
Oh yeah, flat Earth.
It's what the government wants you to
We'll do
think.
a whole episode about flat Earth.
I can't wait.
There is so much that I can talk about flat Earth.
It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited. We're gonna make a documentary. We're gonna do a Logan Paul kind of thing.
Check out. I recommend you do this.
Mm.
Check out the Netflix documentary.
What's it called?
Behind the Curve.
I think I might have seen half of that and then I might have fallen asleep. I think I watched it after a night out because I was like, ooh.
I don't judge you. I fall asleep watching shit all the time. But anyways, it is such a great documentary into the mindset of a flat earther because it's like, it's not like it's being like flat earthers are dumb. Like,
yeah, flat earthers have no clue.
Yeah, they just go into like what makes them kind of think this way, and it sounds like I'm talking about fucking homosexuals in the 60s.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, same thing.
Yeah, it just makes them
Not at all. Sorry about that.
Because it's like they're following around actual flat earthers with like a crew. So it's like
I really enjoy those documentaries where it's like it's not about like because I've seen a whole bunch of documentaries because I get really bored.
Oh, same.
Hence why I've currently got red hair.
Hence why we fucking started a podcast.
Yes, that we can talk about being bored. It's great. So yeah, there's like my favorite documentaries are like Louis Theroux, where it's just like he just like goes out and just talks to like London gangsters or like gangsters like in America, and it's so interesting because it's just like him just being like, oh, so like just like a middle class white guy being like, so why do you hustle, homie? And it's just like, oh my god, white people, right?
Yeah. Anyways, continue with the monster of the Lake of Ness.
I'm just really because basically I see it as there's 2 possibilities with the universe. We're going a bit further than Loch Ness, but like 2 possibilities. First one, there is either something out there, or the second one, there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
And both of them are terrifying because both of them you're just like, oh, there's something else out there, and it's like, oh shit, we're not the only life. Like, what the fuck?
I think second one's way more terrifying, to be honest.
There's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Because it's just like, if there's something out there, that could just be like a microbe on like a tiny little planet in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Not even. Like, if there's like other developed life, other developed civilizations that are even more developed than the one that ours is, I'm fine with that. Because this means that sometime in the future there might be hope that we meet as a species. But the problem comes if there's nothing out there.
Then it's just like we're alone and it's
We're
fucked.
so
I mean, how do we know
pointless.
that aliens haven't visited our universe in the past? And they could have just like gone by and just given us a review.
So like, a
It-
planet.
like this would have been shit for us because like shit for them because they could have given us a review. Only 1 star. That's a
Yeah.
joke about the sun.
What if everyone, like, there's all this other life?
Yeah, and they're just
I'm
invisible.
just gonna ignore
Yeah,
your
please
joke.
do.
I'm
do
just
that.
gonna move past it. But what if like every fucking alien species out there knows about Earth, but
And they're just like, nah,
it
fuck
is
it.
so shit that they will not stay there. It's like when you drive past those like
Those
love
like meth
motels,
houses, or those
like
like meth houses, and you're like, nah, not fucking going in there, like not doing it.
it's like a love motel in the highway,
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's like I'm really tired, but like I'm not going in because I know that I'll get stabbed.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Tom, moving on from comparing alien life to love motels, What
Is
was
there
what was the worst day you had this year? Where you just like
before we do,
yeah.
is there anything else you want to talk about the Loch Ness monster?
Oh, it's just really interesting. I'm
Yeah.
very like yeah. I hope Scooby Doo was right, and I hope it does exist.
If you guys want, we can elaborate a bit more.
Yeah,
On
send
what
us
we think.
send us a DM.
Send us a DM because we
at
get
the
so
Holey
many.
Bucket.
I haven't said this enough. I'm so thankful that
We've
you
got
guys
the
send us
best
so many
fans.
DMs.
Yeah,
The bucket is
all
the
two
true
of
fan.
you. I'm fairly sure
Elon
that's just
Musk.
me and Tom.
And
Stop.
Elon Musk.
Okay, stop making jokes about Elon Musk. Anyway,
it's
Tom,
not a joke.
what's the worst day you had this year?
Worst day this year, I'd have to say Australia Day.
Why was that?
Well, but I'll elaborate.
Yeah, please do. I was asking more for the viewers.
Yeah, I know.
On behalf
Don't
of
worry,
them.
I didn't forget about you guys.
How can we? Stop.
Sorry, Elon. So anyways, Australia Day. Because I'm such a generous soul, I think about this a lot. I'm so generous, I'm so giving.
That and you're a bit of a pushover.
I take a lot from Elon Musk. But anyways,
Elon Musk, can you slide
stop
Tom's DMs?
saying Elon Musk, jeez.
Elon Musk,
Lockie,
slide Tom Ashmore's DMs.
Lockie,
Thanks.
you have
just
not
keep
stopped
we're
talking
cutting
about
this bit
Elon
out.
Musk.
We're cutting this bit out.
You keep talking about Elon Musk, and it's pissing me off.
I will
Anyways,
fight you.
so being the generous soul that I am, I decided to host Australia Day because I have a big backyard. I'm staying humble here.
Always.
But the house we're staying at the moment has got a pretty nice back area with a nice pool. So I was like, hell, I don't care. I'll have some people over and we'll have a good time. And so Australia Day rolls over, and I think you were there from the pretty early on.
I got there at like 11.
Yeah. So it was like the six of us, because we have like this six people crew that usually comes over, and it was the six of us, and I think it was pretty good towards the start. Like, I was actually enjoying myself when it was starting on. And as people started arriving, I started getting more stressed. You know this well. I am.
Yeah, Tom just stresses a lot when he's like slightly drunk.
I'm a hot potato.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, get a couple of drinks in me and put me with responsibilities. It's a very bad mix, and my eyes widen like 200% what they should be.
Yeah.
And
he gets really nervous about everything.
Well, I mean, it's like, I know that my parents are like judging me for everything I do.
Yeah, fair enough. We all are.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, just give us a quick rundown of the day.
Basically, start was fine. Then people started getting drunk. And they started getting drunker and drunker, as Australia Day usually
And there
goes.
was just like loads of spillages. Like, I don't think there were any breakages of bottles, but it was just like...
But the thing is, when you're drunk and everyone else is sober... Sorry, when everyone else is drunk and then you're sober...
You just hate
it.
life.
Makes it so much worse.
It's really annoying.
Especially when you're put in a position of responsibility and like hosting, because everyone else like doesn't really care that it's your house. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Obviously they care, but they don't care. Like the thought doesn't click with them, especially when they're drunk, that this is not your house. This is actually somebody else's place, and they have to clean all this after.
Yeah.
So, anyways, messes ensued. People throwing up, people just dumping bottles everywhere, and this one girl cartwheeling into my fucking pool after like 75% of the people had left, and it was just such a stressful day. I fucking hated it, but that was like the worst day.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not funny,
Doesn't
just
sound much
depressed.
fun. Yeah, that was
Yeah. How about yourself?
I think my worst day happened like a week ago. My parents are currently away overseas at the moment, and so I've got a free house with my older brother, and so we decided to go out for dinner. So it was
like a formal dinner, or
I was in like just like we went to a bar, and then we just went and got dinner after that.
Yeah.
But so it was me, and then my brother and his girlfriend, and then my other brother and his girlfriend. And so there were 5 of us, and we were just like
Yeah, because you have no girlfriend.
Because I have no girlfriend. But yeah, so things got quite heavy because I was drinking a beer that I wouldn't normally have, and it was something like 1.8 standards.
What beer was that?
Oh, it was some like heavy IPA. Like in a pint, it was full on.
Wow.
So then I was like, I had probably like 5 or 6 of those. Hadn't eaten all day because I'd been at uni, and then I just like kept having those. We knew the bartender, and so he gave us shots. Like as we were leaving,
that's always good.
shots of tequila, which are the worst. And then, as we walked out of the bar, we saw a bottle next door, and we're like, oh, like let's get some wine for dinner, like it'll be good.
Wow,
So
you
then,
smart man.
it was not. So then I got like we all get a bottle of wine, like between like 5 of us, there's 3 bottles of wine. And I'm like, this is my wine, like holding my like $5 bottle, being like, I'm gonna finish this whole thing, like, look at how cool I am. And then we get to the restaurant, we're the only people there. I sit down and I just pound a glass of wine. Like, it'd probably be like a third of the bottle, and so like 2.5 standard. Just scull it, pour myself another one, scull that. So then, like, I'm on, like, 5 standards. Sorry, I'm on about... I want to say I'm on about, like, 15 standards or so. Not having anything to eat all day. And then I'm just, like, I am dead after that. So I, like, stand up and I'm, like, stumbling to the bathroom. I get into the kitchen, like, of this restaurant. And the guy just looks at me and just goes, mate, like, this is not the bathroom. I like walk out, find the bathroom, take a few filthy like vlogs, which are always good fun.
Always good.
And then I like go to the bathroom, I walk out, and I don't even go back to the table. I just walk out the front, and as soon as I get out the front, I just start vomiting. Like heavy, like full on throwing up. And then just like halfway through, I like check my phone. I'm just getting a call from Dom, my brother. And he's like, mate, like, is that you out the front? And I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, what's up? And he was like, Locke, it's 8:45. What the fuck are you doing vomiting? And I kind of like stand up and just like go inside. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. Then I ordered an Uber and just like stumbled outside. And then my brother comes out and is like, hey, mate, like, it's okay. Like, I've been in your position. Like, just make sure you get home okay. And so then I like get in the Uber and I'm like, okay, sweet. And just like as the Uber pulls away, I'm like, oh fuck, it's coming up again. And I spend probably like a 10-minute Uber drive just with like a mouthful of like, yeah. And then as soon as I get out, like as soon as I open the door, I just like vomit again. And the guy just looks at me. The guy just looks at me and just goes, and then just like I get out and he just drives off. And then I like stumble upstairs, check my phone. It's 9 o'clock. And I'm just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I was so done. And then I just spent the rest of the day just vomiting and throwing up. Like, that was the only time I've ever been, like, properly hungover. And I fucking hated it.
See, that's funny. That the part about throwing up out the...
It was just, like, my Uber rating went down. Like, the next morning, I, like, checked it and I was like, oh.
Oh, I've done it. See, I've done it once, and I like it because you feel like a champion for holding it in for that long. It's like you've held it in for the whole fucking Uber ride, and now you get your grace and bleh. But,
yeah, my Uber rating is 4.79. I've been shafted on that one.
Anyways, my girlfriend.
Oh,
I know.
The man, the myth. The legend, the woman, the myth, the legend.
It was me. I am DB Cooper.
Obviously.
But anyways, she got into the taxi of one where the previous guy.
Oh no!
Didn't get the privilege of calling himself a champion. And this taxi driver didn't even fucking go like, okay, this is disgusting. Someone just booted on the whole fucking inside door and seat of my taxi. I'm just gonna keep driving, you know?
Oh, jeez,
I mean,
that's filthy.
Money doesn't grow on trees.
I think that's the one issue with taxis compared to Ubers. Because,
Mm.
like, in an Uber, the drivers have a button that says, this person vomited. They then send you $50, and they're like, okay, like, we'll reimburse you however much the cleaning fee is.
Yeah.
And it's
But-
just like, some drivers be like, oh, I paid like $120 to get it cleaned. And it's like, oh, cool, okay. Anyway, so I think that might be all we have time for today.
Wait, you did the intro. Let me do the wrap up.
We're not leaving this in.
Anyways, bucketers, that's all the time we have. I'm sorry. Please feel free to leave your DMs in our Instagram. I'm getting more and more
Fucking
redneck.
death staring you right now. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
it
That's all we
really
have
hurts.
time for.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. If you made it to the end, then
Quite
congratulations.
surprising.
You get 10 shout outs when we're not recording.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll shout you out 10 times. Anyway, make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Holey Bucket.
the Holy Bucket.
And all of our links are down below.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you have any topics you want us to talk about, feel free to DM us on at The Holey Bucket Instagram.
That's you, Elon. This is your chance,
This
buddy.
is your chance, Elon. We're not going to promote Tesla for you unless you do a David Dobrik and give
That's
us
right.
both one.
I know you already sponsor us, but
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all we have time for. So thanks for listening. Be sure to like
thank you very much. We
and
really
subscribe.
appreciate it.
And yeah, all good. Have a good one.
All good.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too.